where do you guys see blockchain fitting in general down the line in say 5 years time? What sort of position does blockchain have in our society?
You want to go first?
Yeah, well, I think we were speaking about this earlier, but I think it's a really interesting time, because just like the internet revolutionized everything that we do now, and then there was a mobile revolution, I think this is the next one that will potentially dwarf even those two. And I mean, so many industries will eventually, and quite a few are resisting at the moment, but obviously they will succumb to blockchain. But I think like any other technology, if you speak to the average person and try to explain to them how the internet works, I mean, even me, I can't explain how the internet works, but we can't live without it, right? Ultimately, I think blockchain will take that kind of role, right? They don't know, let's say they don't need to know how Konktrete works, but a few years from now, crowdfunding or deposit might be such a common thing where everyone just does it. And
it will become the default.
Exactly, and I think that's what's going to permeate across all of our industries. It's whatever we do now, just supercharged, done better, done faster, done more transparently, but the average person will have no idea how that's happening.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in that as well, and we see things like encryption involved in emails and all these things that we take for granted on the day-to-day, but down the line, these sort of complex blockchain functionalities are going to be abstracted and hidden behind these much more user-friendly interfaces, and all of a sudden we're just going to be benefiting from the technology rather than worrying about how it actually works. So.
Yeah, and personally, I think I mean everything what Sean said, but given the fact that I have a background in finance, I think we'll see a lot of security tokens coming in. So where fundraising in a regulated manner will happen on the blockchain. I think there are a lot of interesting applications where continuous disclosure obligations and audit requirements are embedded and baked into the security token, which means that listing on the ASX will not be necessary to achieve the liquidity, and we will see an improvement in the way capitalism works. So it's a bit obscure, but you will find a lot of financial issuers start issuing their product on the blockchain.
Yeah, I think obviously seeing ICOs and with all the controversy around them aside, it is a very, very great model for crowdfunding and actually sourcing that initial investment to get these potentially
while
very
having
innovative,
the required checks and balances to protect investors.
So that's it. So if we can get that sort of regulation in place to protect investors, it'd be great to be able to, have some more faith in ICOs, because as an investment vehicle, I think it's fantastic. But the problem has been through people's misuse of an otherwise very beneficial platform, I guess. So given you guys have undertaken this journey and been setting up a blockchain startup, which is something many of us have had dreams of or even thinking about now,